Go.
What's up, guys? It's James back again here in Indy at Nationals, and I have a deck profile that I used at the Ultimate Time Wizard and some of the other side events. I was playing the Machina Hero deck this week. I know it's been a minute since I've done anything on the channel, but I've really just been kind of labbing out this deck. Pretty popular deck this weekend, kind of hyped, and I think my list was kind of unique. Maybe solved some problems with the deck, I don't know. I played a lot with it on high-rated DB ladder, people may have seen. So I kind of just wanted to show off this list, and I think it does some unique things. Really, I just was pretty proud of the deck and the work I put in, even if I didn't do so hot. I really did badly in the Ultimate Time Wizard, but I kind of had to go clean up the RBT, and these are pretty sick mats. So shout out to what they did over there. But yeah, I'll get right into the deck. So really the main point of the deck, you have the Hero engine. Prisma is kind of, I'll get into more of the combos, but Prisma is going to send everything. I don't play the Submarine Roid. I think Ocean's just like a better water to play. Submarine Roid, you can pitch it off a Fortress, but Ocean is like a much better card to draw at virtually every point in the game. And if you draw Ocean plus Miracle, then you can make a guy or whatever. So I like that a lot better. And I think that's like one of the first improvements I made. I play triple gear frame. These are just your core of really strong normal summons that put a lot of pressure, force them to use traps. 2 force, I went back and forth 2 and 3, but I think 2 is just getting kind of cloggy. Sometimes you're like waiting for the Fortress to get the grave so that you can revive it, but you just want to banish it anyway. But yeah, so the gear Machina engine just can like solo people even if you don't see the machine side, so it's kind of just like a kind of self-sufficient package. But I found a big problem with the other Machina Hero lists. Some were Monarch focused, but I feel like a lot of them just didn't play enough machines. That was like, so like when you hard drew Machina Fortress, or when you had to search it early game with this to get access, like you just had a hard time summoning it, or you just pitched. You don't want to be pitching a force and a Machina Fortress to summon a Fortress from your hand. Like, that doesn't make any sense. So I decided to add a couple more machines. Cyber Dragon's kind of an obvious pick. You can also contact with their guy, you send it off the Prisma. And then I had these cards. So this is a goofy card that a lot of people don't know what it did. It gets boosted. It gets boosted when it attacks something to 23. You can send it off Prisma with the same fusion that you would send the Submarine Roid, this guy. This is the one you use to send Ocean. And the Scrap Recycler shuffles it back to the deck. So in an ideal scenario, you're sending this, maybe the 6 on the field of turns, you send both, and you Scrap Recycler, you could send a Gear Frame, potentially. Then you shuffle these 2 back, draw a card. Next turn, you send the other Steamroid, you draw another card. So it's really just like a way to also access Fortress early game. I think it's a really interesting idea. It's pretty strong, it adds some consistency to the deck, and that's really the issue, just not seeing the starters. It's a good, strong summon mid-game as well. Gorge is my last monster. I think this is a good crackback deck, so not being able to die is really helpful. I play Future Fusion and 3 Miracle. A little bricky, but Future Fusion's like the best card in the deck by a long shot. 2 of these for consistency. MST Storm. Triple Prison. Could play Trunade over 1. I tried that recently. Pulse, best trap in the deck. Double Bottomless. I don't play Solemn. I just think like you need the crackback. If you Smash Grounds, you're kind of playing like gadgets basically, so I think this is pretty strong. I'll go through this side very quickly. You have the Cyber Dragon, double DD War Lady, good against like recruiter decks, and just like if you have to side out the scrap, it's pretty good. And this for frogs, Light Swarm. These are really good with your 1800 guys. This is for Blackwing, and this is for more frogs. Once again, I think it was a pretty neat take on the deck. I would encourage people to try it. I really think the Scrap Recycler is strong, even though I didn't do so great in some of the events this weekend. I had a lot of fun playing it, and I stand by the deck. I think it's a strong deck. I would load it again. So, thanks guys, thanks for watching, and peace.